Hello, my name is Hannah and I'm the course manager of the Applied Diploma in Criminology. Criminology is the study of criminal behaviour and how it can be managed, controlled and prevented.
I'm Bethany Dixon and I study criminology at Huish. I chose criminology because I've always been big on crimes and all of that stuff. I would 100% recommend it.
The criminology course consists of 4 units spread across 2 years. Unit 1 is changing awareness of crime. During this unit, you will study different types of crime, why crimes are unreported and the impact this has, the media representation of crime, and you will plan and design materials to campaign to change crime. Unit 2 consists of criminological theories. In essence, this unit helps you to understand why people commit crime from a sociological, psychological and biological perspective. Unit 3 is called Crime Scene to Courtroom. During this unit, you will study the processes from the identification of a crime, for example, the role of the police, to the role of the CPS and the verdict in the courtroom. In Unit 4, Crime and Punishment, you will learn about the criminal justice system in England and Wales. You will study how it operates to achieve social control, for example, the processes of lawmaking, the aims of punishment, and the role of agencies such as the Crown Prosecution Service in social control.
I enjoy the content. It's always different and I really enjoy that because once you're done with one unit, it's completely new.
Each unit is assessed separately in a modular approach. For example, Unit 1 is assessed in December and Unit 2 in May. Each unit is worth 25% of the overall qualification. An important factor to note about the Criminology Applied Diploma is that there are 2 types of assessment. You have the controlled assessment and the external exam. A controlled assessment is essentially coursework in exam conditions in which you are allowed to use your class notes, whereas the external exam is a more traditional approach without notes.
I enjoy the way it's examined, probably is one of my favourite things, because you're not trying to remember 4 units at once. You get to do the one unit, study it, examine it, and then you're on to the next one.
A typical lesson in criminology will always begin by outlining the assessment criteria for that day. There will be some input from the teacher, class discussions, and activities such as research tasks. The overall lesson structure depends on the unit due to the different assessment styles. For example, in Unit 1, students will do more research and focus on the creation of notes for their controlled assessment.
Most of our lessons are sitting and listening to the content being taught, but I like the structure because you can learn all the content and then apply it yourself. So you're not relying on your teacher to apply it for you, which gives you more of a challenge really to learn it.
In terms of trips, we visited Shepton Mallet Prison, the University of Gloucestershire, who have an amazing crime house for investigating, and a CSI day.
Well, we've been to Gloucestershire University. We got to do a crime scene, so we got to go through and pick up all the evidence we could find and then apply it to what we think would happen. So that was really interesting. And then on Friday, we're going to Shepton Mallet Prison, which will be really fun.
We've also set up a Criminology Careers Day in which guest speakers such as the police, probation service and prison officers have presented about career opportunities.
So we get a load of specialists coming in. It just provides a lot of opportunity to know what we're going into. So I think it's definitely helpful.
For progression, criminology students complete related degrees such as criminology, psychology, sociology and law. Students also build skills such as project management, design, research and IT literacy, which can be transferable to a range of careers. Students may wish to work in related careers such as policing, the probation service, charity or social work.
I want to be a criminal investigative detective, so I definitely think criminology, especially with the unit we're doing now, which is Crime Scene to Courtroom, that's definitely going to be very helpful.
One of the common misconceptions about criminology is that the course does require some commitment beyond watching crime documentaries on Netflix. We do study a whole range of crimes, not just murder, and all aspects of the law using an in-depth approach. Despite this, one of the most interesting parts of criminology is applying what we've learnt in class to real-life cases, which is particularly important in Unit 3.
Well, I have Hannah and she is extremely supportive. You can just go to her and say, I don't understand this. Can you talk it through with me? And she'll do it. She's a very good teacher.
Thanks for listening. I hope this video has answered some of your questions and inspired you to study criminology here at Huish, and we hope to meet you soon.